What's up guys? This is Rio. So I'm going to do a walkthrough on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. As you can see, I am starting a new file specifically for this walkthrough, so I can show you bit by bit the different temples starting as a child. I'll also do walkthroughs for the simple stuff, different songs that you that you'll get along the way, stuff like so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. This would be my first walkthrough video. I apologize in advance for any poor audio or any poor visual graphics, seeing as I am using my phone to record this. I will see about getting better recording equipment later on, but until then, this is what I'm stuck with. Okay, so as far as whether you are confused about something in the game, or you feel that there's something you might have missed, or you are a first-time player, or would like to simply improve your gaming experience with Ocarina of Time, as you can see, the game starts out with Link's Bad Dream, whatever you want to name him. I prefer Link. It starts out with Link's Bad Dream and the Great Deku Tree talking to Navi. Okay, so basically, before going to see the Great Deku Tree, you'll step out here and have a cutscene with Saria, one of the Kakiri girls, or one of the Kakiri kids in general. Okay, so what you want to do is you need to gather rupees to buy the Deku Shield. You cannot get past Mido to go talk to the Great Deku Tree unless you have both the sword and shield. So you can get 2 rupees each off of each of these bushes. You can also get 5 rupees by jumping across these platforms. And if you time it right, you can also get 5 more by doing that. You cannot mess with the grass here in front of Suria's house until you get the Kakiri sword. So what we're going to do is get money for the shield first. You need 40 rupees for the shield. If you want, you can go ahead and top off your wallet, but all you need is 40 at the moment. You go in here near the entrance to Kakiri Forest and into Mido's house. There's one chest with a green rupee, 2 chests with blue rupees, and 1 chest over here with a recovery heart. We don't need that right now, so we'll go back out here. Okay, so I messed that up, so it won't let me get the 5 rupees off of that. But right here we have the House of Twins, so you never know where everyone's houses are. Right here is Suria's house. Down there is obviously Link's house. There is Mido's house near the entrance. And up here we have the Know-It-All Brothers' house. Also, another place to find 5 more rupees. You go up here behind Mido's house. There's always a blue rupee, but worth 5 rupees. You can also jump the stepping stones again. So there we are. We have 45 rupees. You only need 40. This is a short tutorial. You can target her, and it's just basically talking to people from a distance. Alright, so we want to go in here and purchase the Deku Shield for 40 rupees. Alright, so that leaves us with 5 rupees. Another thing while you're out here running around, if you want to go ahead and do this, go across from the shop and go up above Saria's house. You'll want to cross the wooden bridge and go all the way to the end. There's a Kiri girl you can talk to up here. It will give you a short tutorial on first-person viewing. There's also a 5 rupee piece up here. So anyway, you want to go back up here towards the Know-It-All Brothers house. There's a short little area, a small area, where there is some sword tutorials. This one's for the thrust attack, and this one right here is for cutting the grass, which obviously you need your sword to do. This you can get 5 more rupees from doing a backflip. Alright, so anyway, you want to go through here. There's another 5 blue rupee over here, it's worth 5 rupees. You'll want to wait till that boulder passes, go through here, go around and go up this way for your Kikiri sword. Okay, so you'll want to go ahead and equip your Kikiri sword and your Deku shield, because you cannot get past Mido unless you have them equipped. And crawl back through here and go back towards the Deku Tree meadow. If you want, you can go ahead and cut these down for any rupees you might find. So this is the thrust attack, so your attack is signed for 5 more rupees. Alright, so like I said, you want to go back towards this way to go talk to Mido. Mido is a bit crude, and he doesn't seem to like Link, so he doesn't have a very bad attitude. Okay, so you talk to Mido, and he moves to the side to let you pass through to get to Great Deku Tree meadow. Alright, up here you'll come across 3 what I like to call stationary Deku Baba. It means unless you walk really close to them, they cannot hurt you. Cut them down to get a Deku stick. Okay, so that gives me 3 Deku sticks. So you'll go into a cutscene where the Great Deku Tree basically explains the whole situation to Link and tells him what he wants him to do. So the way the Great Deku Tree talks, no one really knows exactly how old or, so to speak, wise Navi is at this point. Maybe she's been the Great Deku Tree's fairy for a while, or maybe she found her way to him while in the time that Link has been in Kakiri Forest. No one knows, but you know, that's actually something I've seen people ask before. Okay, so inside you'll come across 3 Deku Babas that aren't like the other ones. These do actually lunge at you, but if you kill them the right way, you can get Deku nuts off of them. Alright, so just to get out of the way, there you'll see in the middle there's a hole there covered with thick webbing. You step out onto it, and Navi will, start talking. If you listen to what she has to say, she'll point out that you can see down below the webbing. That is where you need to go, but you need to be up on the higher levels in order to jump down and break it. Alright, you can take the ladder up, but it's easier just to go ahead and go towards the rough surface, as Navi will give you a short little tutorial on, well, more of like a hint that you can more than likely climb it, which you can. She will also do this for doors, pushing blocks, and for diving underwater. Up here, you have your first type of enemy, known as the Skull Walchula, but you cannot kill those until you have the fairy slingshot. So we'll just ignore these guys for now and open this chest, which is your map, your dungeon map. Alright, so like I said, since we can't kill them, we'll just ignore these guys for now and go on over here. Like I said, Navi will also give you a hint about how to open doors, move blocks, and dive. Alright, so this one's fairly easy. The easiest way to do it is to start moving after the Deku Nut bounces off of your shield. That way you don't end up chasing this guy all over the room, because you have to Z-target him to get him to hold still. And you move slower while you're Z-targeting, so it's easier just to do it the way I just did it. And he does get a little evil about it, but he does give you a tip that if you push the joystick forward when jumping off of a high area, that you can roll when you hit the ground. But it may not work if the cliff is extremely high. Alright, since we don't need it, we'll leave this recovery heart alone for now. Alright, you can do this one of 2 ways. Up above me is a ladder, and you can use that to get back if you use the platform to get across on that higher ledge to get to the chest. or you can ignore the platform, jump down, and climb up the rough surface, which is what I like to do with the vines growing on it. Right here, you will get your fairy slingshot. Okay, so if you still need a recovery heart even after getting the one in there with where the Deku scrap was, it's if you got that one. There is also another recovery heart up there, up those vines in a small chest. Right across there, Navi pretty much pointing out to you the ladder that you can shoot down with the slingshot, which at this point, since you left, if you left that platform alone, you shouldn't need. Okay, so back out here, once we've got the fairy slingshot, we can take care of these skull waltulas. Because if you try to climb those vines with them there, they will attack you. Alright, here are your Deku seeds that you get. That's your ammunition, or your bullets, so to speak, for your slingshot. It's easier just to go face the wall and go up the right side. That way you don't have to shimmy to the left or right or anything while climbing. There are 3 big Skulltulas around this little area right here. You can kill them if you want, but there's no point in it now, so just leave them alone because they will respawn anyway once you come back to the store. Alright, I'm going to go down here first before we hit that switch and take care of the Deku Baba and the big Skulltula. Because over here, you will want the gold Skulltula to get the token. Alright, next we want to step on the switch. This is how we get over here. In that chest, the only thing in that chest is a recovery heart, so if you don't need it, leave it alone. If need be, you can always come back for it, but there will be other recovery hearts along the way, so you don't need to mess with it if you don't need it. Next, we need to come back up here and hit the switch again, and this time go straight across. This over here will get you your compass. There's also a stationary Deku Baba if you need more Deku sticks. And since this guy will respawn over and over, you can sit here and practically farm it if you feel you need to get a full inventory. I try to keep around 5. There are more stationary Deku Babas throughout the temple, so to speak. You'll want to light your Deku stick and come over here and light the torch to open the gate. You also want to put it away or you will lose a Deku stick because it will burn away. Alright, next, now we want to deal with these guys. As you kill each one, step up to the edge and take a look down and get an estimate about. You shouldn't need to kill the other 2. If you feel you will be safe and you will actually hit the webbing down below, then you can go ahead and take the first one, the first area where you kill the first big Skulltula. I like to jump from here. Alright, in this room we have 2 gold Skulltulas. That one, and that one up there. We'll go ahead and get rid of these. So that way when we get rid of the Deku Baba, all we have to do is collect the tokens. As a child, it takes 2 hits of the slingshot, boomerang, or the sword. If you attack them right, you can also get Deku sticks from the lunging Deku Babas. Alright, now that we've collected our tokens from the gold Skulltulas, we want to step in the switch and light that torch. Now be careful when jumping across with the lit Deku stick to burn down that webbing. If you jump too far to the left, you will land right in the water. Right here we have another Deku Scrub. This one, unlike the last one, gives you a hint on how to beat his brothers up ahead. I'll show you the exact way to do it. It's in orders 2, 3, 1. I'll show you what that means up ahead if you're not familiar with this game already. If you don't need that recovery heart, then leave it there, as it will disappear anyway. If you need more Deku seeds, go ahead and top them off. You may need to wait on the grass to regrow. Alright, like I said, Navi will give you a hint on that you can dive. She tells you that because you will need to get into the water and dive down to hit the switch, which will lower the water level, because if you try to ride that platform across before hitting that switch, you can take damage from that spinning spike wheel in the middle there. So when it gets close enough, you'll want to jump onto this moving platform and ride it across. You want to take care of this big guy right here. Alright, if you need to top off your Deku seeds, you can go ahead and do that. Navi, like I said earlier, Navi will also give you a hint about how to push a block. For most of you who have probably already played this game and are already familiar with it and just need help figuring some things out, you already knew this. And for those of you who are new to this game, it's not that hard to figure out. So you want to push the block as far that way as you can, and then to climb on top of it, you'll have to push forward towards the block until it says climb. Alright, in the middle here we have a lunging Deku Baba, it's still a different type of Deku Baba. ahead and finish getting what you need. Alright, what you want to do, light your Deku stick and light both torches to open the door. It will open both doors, so if you want to go back for anything, go ahead. This big Skulltula you don't need to get close to defeat. You can just stand at a distance as soon as you come through the door and attack it like that. But these larvae eggs up above, you want to aim just a little above them. Shooting at them directly will not do anything. If you step out in the middle of the floor without dispatching them first, they will attack you. Alright, now that you've gotten that taken care of, let's take a look at what's in here. In here you've got two doorways covered in thick webbing. This one over here has a bombable wall behind it, so obviously you cannot get to it until you have your own bombs. This is the one that you want to bomb, or not bomb, but burn. So let's get our Deku stick out and make our way across to burn the webbing. Then you'll want to crawl through here. Alright, out here you have two more lunging Deku Babas and a stationary Deku Baba. You also have this block which you will need to push down. If you don't push it down and jump down, when you go to jump down, you will not be able to get back up. You'll have to go all the way back around. Okay, now that we've done that, let's get rid of the Deku Babas here. Alright, now that you've taken care of them, obviously the four, excuse me, on this side of the room are too tall for Link to reach with the Deku stick. So you'll want to come to this side to light your Deku stick and jump back across. If you need the recovery heart, you can go ahead and get it out of the chest. You want to jump back across with your lit Deku stick and press the C button that you have it set to hit the webbing. Alright, now the order that the Deku Scrub earlier was talking about was these three right here. 2, 3, 1 means you start from the middle, go to the right, and then finish off with the one on the left. Which, like most of the Deku Scrubs you have come across so far, you will have to Z-target and get close to. Alright, this one will tell you how to deliver the, so to speak, coup de grace to Queen Goma. I will actually show you a simpler strategy for cutting your boss fight time in half. If you need to stock up on Deku Seeds, you can come over here and cut the grass. Obviously, you don't need that many to defeat her with, so. But if you feel you need to have it stocked up completely, go ahead. You want to go through this door. You go out here, and as soon as the little cutscene ends, you look up, and another short one, introductory cutscene starts. And once that is over, the fight with Queen Goma begins. Look up. So you want to wait until her eye is red to shoot her with the fairy slingshot. The easiest way to cut the time in half on this boss fight is target her, keep targeting her even while she crawls up the wall and on the ceiling. And when her eye turns red, shoot her again. And otherwise, what could turn out to be a 5 or more minute boss fight can be completed in less than 3. Once the fight is complete, you'll want to pick up your first heart container and leave, in which a cutscene with the Great Deku Tree, in which he will tell you what happened, will start. Even if you I'll go ahead and let you know that even if you select no, he will still tell you the story anyway. So that concludes my walkthrough for the Great Deku Tree. My next video, I will cover how to get Epona's Song, your first and second bottles, Sun Song, and how to start the Happy Mask Salesman trip. Click like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And let me know if this video was helpful to you, and if you have any requests for certain games. If I have the game, I will post a walkthrough on whatever is confusing you, and I will see you next time. This is Rio signing out.